Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing lesson 17 in phonics. So let's get busy. All right, so let me get my screen up in present mode here. So Unit 2, Lesson 17, our learning targets. I can identify pronouns. I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Trip West, and I can read and act out phrases. Grammar. So we've been learning about nouns. So what is a noun? A noun is a part of speech that names a person, place, or thing. But today we're going to review proper nouns. Remember, proper nouns are called proper because they name someone or something specific. For example, you wouldn't just say this is a lady on our screen, it's Florence Nightingale. So let's practice identifying which word or phrase is the proper noun. So now remember, it's very specific. President or George Washington, what's the proper noun there that names somebody? George Washington. You're right, George Washington is the proper noun. Olive Garden or restaurant? Olive Garden. Great job. That makes me want pasta. City or Chicago? Chicago. United States or country? United States. It's where we live, don't we? Teacher or Miss Sells? Miss Sells. Great job, guys. School or Norwood Elementary? Norwood Elementary. Awesome. Continent or North America? North America, because it's very specific, isn't it? Great. Main Street or street? Main Street. 4th of July or holiday? 4th of July, right? Yep, 4th of July. Male or character? Male, because it names the cat, right? Great job of talking about proper nouns, because remember, you're a proper noun too. So let's get into our reading The Trip West. Now it says partner reading, but it's kind of hard to partner read when you don't have a partner with you. So guess what? I'm your partner. So The Trip West. Today's story is called The Trip West. I love the West. I went out on a trip, my college class one time, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. The arrow is pointing to the west coast of the United States. So let's preview some spellings here. We've got the long A as in cake. We've got the long I as in bite. We've got the long E as in bee. And we've got the long U as in cute and cube and mute and flute. So let's preview vocabulary. You're going to see the word ranch. Ranch. Now remember, a ranch is a place that people raise livestock such as cattle and sometimes horses. A greet. That means a welcome, to say hello. Then you've got a mule, which is similar to a horse, but it's smaller. And then you've got a pack, a bundle for carrying things, something like your backpack. So, who do you think will take a trip west? Well, I'm thinking Gran's going to take a trip west because she's all the time traveling. What do you think? And what do you think's going to happen while she's out west? Hmm. Do you think she's going to have to ride a mule maybe? Or work with cattle? Huh. I don't know. Maybe we need to read and find out, right? So let's escape here and go to our story. The trip west. The trip west. I have made plans to take a trip, says Gran. Pal Tex has a ranch in the west. So who's taking a trip? Gran. And who's she going to go see? Tex, her pal. Means it's a friend. It will be a lot of fun. Gran smiles. Josh and Jen are sad. Why are they sad? Because Gran's leaving? Yeah. We will miss you, says Jen. What will we do here, says Josh. And there they are, Gran sitting there talking to them, and they're so sad, and they're sulking and moping. She's trying to cheer them up with cake, but it doesn't look like it's working because neither of them are eating. Well, says Gran, what if you kids came on this trip with me? Your mom and dad said I can take you with me if you would like. Yes, the kids yell. Take us with you! Take us with you! Josh and Jen pack their bags. They get in a cab with Gran, and then they get on a plane. There they are. There's a plane in the background. How do you think they feel now? They look pretty happy, don't they? Because they're going on a trip with their Gran. Well, we will be safe on this plane? Jen asked. Yes, says Gran. This will be a safe plane ride, not like the one Fuzza had with Mel. When the plane lands, Gran rents a van and drives the kids to the ranch. Tex is there to greet them. Remember, saying hello. He is a big man with a big hat. He shakes hands with Josh and Jen, and then he hugs Gran. And there's Tex saying hello to Josh and Jen and Gran. At the ranch, there is a mule with packs on his back and bells on his neck. That is Sam, says Tex. He has all the camp stuff in his pack. Will we get to camp? Asked Jen. Tex nods. Yep, he has your tent on his pack. Josh and Jen run to Sam. They pet the mule. Sam shakes and his bells ring. The kids smile. You think they're excited? Oh, I think so. And there's Sam with Josh and Jen. All right. Now we're going to go into our worksheet here, the trip west. So let's look at number 1. The kids and Gran get to the ranch in the west on skates, by bike and sled, by cab, plane, and van. You choose your answer. But I know there was a picture there, a snapshot of something in the background. I hope you saw. On his back, Sam has a pack with camp stuff, a bag with mule snacks, or rope and twine. What were they going to do when they got there? Why do the kids meet? Or excuse me, who do the kids meet at the ranch? Who was the gentleman they met? Oh, it was Graham's friend, wasn't it? Yes. All right. In the box. In the box, you are going to illustrate a part of the story and write a caption below it. So you can draw a picture of the story and write a sentence below it, okay? And that will end your questions. And once you've done your questions, make sure to turn them in to me, please. So let's keep going. Who has the ranch out west? Tex does, doesn't he? Gran's friend. Josh and Jen were excited to travel with Gran. Why do you think they felt that way? They've never been with her on a trip like that, have they? So they were really excited about going someplace with Gran. What words would you use to describe Tex? He looks like a cowboy, doesn't he? Because he's got a hat on and he's got boots on. That's what I would think. He looks nice too because he was shaking hands. Who do they meet at the ranch? They meet Sam. And what does Sam do? He takes their things camping, doesn't he? They put things on a pack on him. It's almost like a pack mule. We learned that Jen will get to go camping. What do you think will happen on their camping trip? Ooh, I like to camp. So what do they normally do on a camping trip? They build a fire, probably. And I bet they're going to set up a tent so they can sleep in a tent, right? Do you think Grandma tells stories? And I bet they're going to eat too, right? Yes, you got to have food when you go camping. Oh, that sounds so fun, doesn't it? So exciting. I wish I was going because when I went out west, I slept in a tent too, in a sleeping bag, and I had a blast. All right, cards. I'm going to read some phrases, and after I read a phrase, I want you to act it out. Wave and smile. Hi. Greet a pal. Hi there, Angie. How are you? Stand in line. Hop 3 times. Sleep. Hiss like a snake. Rise and shine. Oh, man. Graze like a deer. Be a tree. Stand on heels. Hard to balance on heels, isn't it? Okay, we're not doing small groups. And we're not doing that sheet. So let's do our learning targets. Our learning targets today, remember, is you can identify proper nouns. We did. You can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, the trip west. We did. And we read and acted out phrases. We sure did. We did a lot of things today. So I'm going to stop sharing. Thanks for joining me, guys. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later.